Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. I have a couple of questions I thought I'd ask you. Alright, I've been listening to a little bit of political news today, I guess you would say. And, you know, a lot of people are... There was this montage that Kyle over at Secular Talk showed about... one moment. Okay, people on Fox News have been freaking out over this Alexandria Cortez. I can't ever remember all three of her names. I apologize. She is the young lady that beat out the 10-term congressman, I believe it was, in one of the districts in New York. I think the Bronx, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, Bronx. I do have that PA accent going on, don't I, Pat Hacker? Anyhow, you know, they're clutching pearls over the socialism. Well, first of all, it isn't even socialism. It's just not. It's, I kind of wish they wouldn't use the name in a way, because all that is basically expanding, or I don't want to say expanding the welfare state, because then welfare gets a strange name. Everybody, I don't know. There's a lot of pearl clutching going on, I guess. But to me, all the people with those policies, like the Cortez gal and Bernie Sanders and people like that, it's really FDR Democrats. That's what they are. They're FDR Democrats. They're not socialists. They aren't looking to overturn or implement a socialist economic system at all. It's capitalism with a strong social safety net. So it isn't even socialism. But my question isn't necessarily totally related to that, but it's about some of the ideas they have, like about free college, you know, tuition-free college, and the health care for everybody and all that, which is a noble idea, really it is. But I worry, personally, and I'll be blunt with you, about what would they learn at these colleges. Like, that James Corbett fellow did a really good documentary called The Oiligarchy. I believe it's either called The Oiligarchy or just Oiligarchy. Oligarchy. And it was about how all the robber barons, the oil tycoons, not sure what to call them, they started these universities and stuff, and it was like kind of stipulated that people taught a certain way to, of course, keep that class going. Do you know what I mean? To keep the tycoons, the 1%, going. And I don't know, would the education, would it be American exceptionalism that's taught? That's what I learned in school. I didn't learn about other vantage points until I looked into Howard Zinn and also Oliver Stone with his movie or documentary. I think it's 10 parts. I own it, actually. The Untold History of the United States, getting things from a different vantage point. So would that be taught? I mean, I just get concerned over what exactly would be involved in that, and also the medical thing. I mean, there are a lot of medical deaths, ladies and gentlemen, related to pharmaceuticals gone wrong, and, you know, the FDA is in the pocket of big pharma and all kinds of jazz. So would the health care for all, which is really just health insurance, I guess, would that include alternative medicine, like going to a doctor that might treat the whole self, you know, mind, body, soul, whatever you want to call it? Or is it just Western medicine techniques? These are things I just am a little concerned about. I'm not clear on them. And I thought I would just come and ask you what you think about it, or do you understand my concerns? And I guess that's really all. I just was talking to a friend of mine about it, Thomas. He's really informative about different economic policies, totally different than capitalism. And I ask him all kinds of questions and stuff, and he sends me things. Really a sweet person. And so I thought I'll just also ask the loungers, or just get it off my chest. I don't know if I'm asking you anything, but I want you to maybe think about what I just said and understand my concerns. For example, like, is it taught currently, and I'm sure that it is, that Oswald killed Kennedy and stuff with a magic bullet? Stuff like that. You know, Jim Mars, prior to passing on, of course he doesn't do it anymore because he's dead, taught a course at one of the Texas universities for 27 years, if I'm not mistaken, about the Kennedy assassination. He's the one who wrote the book on which Oliver Stone, we're back to him, based his movie called JFK. So, and that was the only time anybody really took anyone to court over that, and it was, Clay Shaw was being tried by Jim Garrison. And also look at the Garrison tapes. I forget the guy's John. What's his last name? Ann Beck, if you're watching, what is that fellow's last name? John something. He is into this as well. I can't remember his name. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't know how to edit. So, Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts and questions of the day. Please join me, join others, drop your political identities. Let's focus on issues. See, I have questions about issues. Leave labels at the door, research before you judge, and of course remember that war is a racket. Don't take my word for this. Check out General Smedley Butler. Love you, bye.